My name is Richard Claus. I'm a second generation dairyman. From California, but today I'm talking to you from Exum, Texas. I've been in the dairy business since 1953, and today in California we milk about 5,000 cows, and we're milking in Texas now about 3,400. My son-in-law, C.A. Russell, and C.A. came to our family from Georgia, and he married my oldest daughter, Kirsten, and his son and my favorite grandson at the moment, Colin Russell. And Colin has just finished his sophomore year at Cornell, and he's an ag science major there.
With the changing times we have, everyone's looking to be more productive, and with the facility that we have here, that's going to enable us to be extremely productive in the future. We have 12 automatic feeders. Each feeder services 2 pens, and we have 24 pens. The pens are pretty unique. There's radiant heat in the floors on the back half where the calves can nest during the winter time. There's a freshwater flume that runs through the middle of the pens, enabling us to wash it down and flush it with clean water, reducing the gases that are emitted into the barn. There's curtains and there's fans up ahead on the roof of the barn, which are controlled by a computer, and 3 different weather systems, or weather stations, that are in charge of making sure that the calves have adequate air flow through the barn.
We are all Lely's automatic feeders, the calf calms. We have 2 employees in here, 720 head capacity. I'm Todd Silvera. I manage Claus Dairy Farms, Hartley and Exum. Hartley's our registered Jersey dairy out here in the Texas Panhandle. We've got it set up to where we can feed the calves 6 times a day. We're at 1.67 growth, so doing very well. You know, working with the automatic calf feeders, the housing of the calves, they're friendlier, you know, they're more social with each other. So I think that's one big aspect. They're doing better. Calves love it, but I think the workers are even happier with it. They're out of the elements.
Well, I think for me, one of the most attractive things about building a facility like this is that it takes care of what could be 2 of the toughest challenges that we have in Texas. One being weather. We have huge temperature swings that occur regularly. We have a lot of wind. We can have a lot of heat, and then we can have long periods of cold weather. Those things are tough on animals, and they're tough on people as well, which leads to the second thing as far as being attractive about building a facility like this, is that we can be very efficient in our labor. We're going to have a facility that houses 1,800 head from 0 to 6 months, and we're going to be able to staff that with 4 people, and that includes all the cleaning, the feeding, and relieving each other. So when unemployment is at a very low rate here in the Panhandle area, anything that we can do to invest in labor savings as well as mitigate the environment is going to pay off in the long run.
I see us continuing to grow here. We should really be milking 15,000 cows here. So that would be my goal. It's just going to be up to these 2 guys to get there. I'm retired, so all I do is just ask, when's it going to happen?
You know, I think live life Lely is probably a thing that's coming in the future. When you look at labor issues, environmental issues, things like that, the automation just makes things simpler. A lot of technology, but simpler.